Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. This is a pleasant surprise. I don't usually stream on Fridays. Sorry, still playing with some stuff in the back end here. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving yesterday for those that celebrated. That's why I wasn't streaming yesterday. So I figured I could stream a little bit today, and then I happened to get a key in the email. So I was like, oh, I gotta reorient. We gotta check this out. So for those that were hoping for Return to Moria, sorry y'all. We're checking out the new Medieval Dynasty update today. I'm looking forward to seeing what the items are. I know it's not a really huge update. This is a pretty small update for like autumn update standards, but I'm still excited to see the new outfits and the new items and the new quest line. Apparently there's a quest line with the new character that has some voice lines in it, which sounds interesting. But this might not be like a super long stream as usual. We'll probably just go through the stuff. And I won't be streaming tomorrow because I'm going to be working on some video things, but we'll still do our normal stream on Sunday. But just to let everybody know what's going on while people are trickling in. What's up, Empty? What's up, Elisara? What's up, Zip? What's up, Whip Twins? What's up, Megan? What's up, Eliza? How you guys doing? I don't know about candles. I didn't see any new, I mean, there's a lot of new items and things that you can put on, but I don't think there were any new like decorations. Unless you count placeables, because there's lots of things that you can wear that you can place. What's up, Ida? What's up, Merc? What's up, Irish Saint? How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. So I didn't get like a briefing on like all the new things. So a lot of these things I might be finding out along with you guys, but I kind of have an idea of where to search for some of the new stuff. But I got access to the Exquisite DLC plus the Labor of Love update. So I can at least see like an early build of what's going on here. There might be some bugs since it's not official release, but those are usually ironed out before release day. What's up, Descafina? Got the notification, but unfortunately can't stay long. All good, Descafina. The VOD will be up, and what I'm probably gonna be doing is I'll be editing this down and having like a more concise version. I'll post it on my YouTube channel probably tonight or tomorrow. So for people that want to see like everything all at once, so we don't have to like, you know, scroll through the entire stream, I'll have like a more edited down version later. Was expecting Mines Moria. I was planning on doing it too, and then I got an email and I was like, I need to check this out. So Mines Moria has been halted for a while, but we'll look into it a little bit later. Sure, the bugs will be ironed out except for the creepy sliding villagers. The creepy sliding villagers are a part of the program. That's just built into the game. I don't know how much the DLC is going to be. They didn't say anything about that. My assumption it's going to be the same price as the last one, but we will find out next Friday. I guess this is a good time to mention some things about Medieval since we're all here. So next Friday, let me double check it's Friday. Yeah, so next Friday is the update release. We will be doing a stream on that day, and I think we'll be starting a new multiplayer stream. So if you want to check out the multiplayer stream or you want to be a part of it, be sure to be around on Friday afternoon. I think we might start a little bit earlier than usual, probably somewhere between like 12 or 1. And we'll be doing that probably for the month of December, I would say. And then the week after that, I'm announced this now, the 14th of December, that is a Saturday. So that's 2 weeks from tomorrow. We're gonna be doing our official community village tour. So if anybody's been decorating up some villages, be sure to stop by on the stream on the 14th. I'll be checking out people's villages in person. So if you send me like your share code, I'll join the village on stream and I'll like walk through it. We've done it a couple times here on the channel, so we're doing another one. I think the last time we did this was spring earlier this year. So it's been like 8-ish months since we've done like a community village tour. So those are the plans. I'll make some like official posts later when we get closer to the time. But for now, that is how things are going. Now your work weekend. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, what's up, Lusa Laura? Yeah, let's check out some of the things. So I'm in Piestovia right now. We're in the Mafinia village. I just kind of loaded the Halloween save I had, so it's like year 22. Nothing's really changed or anything. I will be putting out a village tour for this village a little bit later though, for those that want to see more of it. Or you can always check out the multiplayer stream that we started in the summer. So there are a fair amount of things. I'm not going to go like in order of, oh, these are the labor of love things and these are the exquisite DLCs. It's kind of just going to be as we come by. So actually, even though we're in Piestovia, I'm going to run back to Mafinia. Who's this? Oh, it's Bulko. I was like, why is there some naked dude in the middle of town? It's just Bulko. So let's head over to Mafinia, because there are some new outfits that you can make that actually have some unique effects in the game. There are some, I think there's a sewing outfit, a seamstress, or there's a sewing outfit, a smithy outfit, and a cooking outfit. So if you go into the sewing hut, you'll have some working clothes now. And you have the seamstress set, blacksmith set, and the cook set. So I think I'm gonna have to unlock all these things. I might even have to go get wool to make some of this. I really don't have wool. I thought we were hoarding supplies out here, y'all. Apparently not. Guys, it's been so long since I've been in Mafinia. I feel like I'm in a massive village. Like, it feels weird being here again. What's up, Sophia? What's up, Catherine? I assume we have wool around, right? Oh yeah, we got wool for days. And I'll actually, this will be a perfect way to show off how the seamstress outfit works, because we'll make some things with it and you'll see how fast the crafting works. So this is like the normal crafting speed, especially with fast crafting. It'll be a bit different with non-fast crafting, but 7 to 10 seconds for a lot of these crafts here. What's up, Beam? Make me a pretty dress. There is a new dress, and we will get to that. So let's make the seamster set. There is 4 pieces. There's a hat, the double, the hose, and the shoes. And I'll show off the outfit before we use it. We'll make the hat, the double. And these do have like heat and cold protection. So they might be usable during like the cold seasons and the warm seasons. But these might be like outfits that we gotta like interchange every once in a while. But I'm gonna make this set first because this will make things a lot easier. So let's go outside and check it out. Come out in the sun so we can see a little bit better. And take off the goose mask. So this is the seamster set. And this is all dyed, so it can be in different colors. I love this hat, actually. I love these hats. And when I played Kingdom Come Deliverance, I'd always be wearing these hats. But this is the seamster's outfit. This is one of the, I think, 4 new outfits in the DLC. Tight tights. Classic Robin Hood, yeah. But it's not all about the looks for this outfit. It's about the crafting. So when you are wearing the outfit of the corresponding profession, you will actually craft faster now. It doesn't say it in the set, except in, I think, the description. Where is it? Type of clothing can make you faster in specific crafts if you have the full set equipped. So since we have the seamstress outfit equipped, let's make the wool thread again. That took us like, what, 10 seconds to make last time? It's done. 2 seconds. Like, it is a massive multiplier on how fast you can make things now. So I can see these outfits being really useful. And honestly, with these outfits, this makes me want to try playing the game without fast crafting now. Because if you can craft things this fast, you know, making 1,000 flatbread all of a sudden doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Does it work on the NPCs? I don't think the NPCs can wear the outfits. At least from what I've seen yet, I'll have to explore more. But let's keep making some outfits. There are 2 other crafting outfits that help you craft faster too. The blacksmith set, which I'll craft really quick. We have a coif. We have a blacksmith apron. We have the gloves. Looks like this one has a few more pieces. We got the trousers, and we have the boots. Master spinner. And while we're here, we'll make the cook one too, so we don't have to come back, because while we're wearing the seamster outfit, we might as well make all of the clothing we need. But yeah, essentially in like 1 or 2 seconds, you can now craft pieces with these outfits, as long as you got the full set on. But let's check out the blacksmith outfit next, since we're right outside the blacksmith. I'm gonna put on the apron, the boots, the coif, gloves, and trousers. I actually really like this outfit. This outfit looks kind of rustic with the... It almost looks like ash and soot on the coif and the apron. But this is the blacksmith set, similar to the seamstress set. If you're wearing this and you're doing blacksmithing, you will craft faster. Chilling. Will they change their clothes when they work? That I haven't seen. They might do that, but in terms of can you put the outfits on your villagers? No. I haven't seen a possibility to like put the clothes on them yourselves. Yeah, they might actually put them on when they go to work, but yeah, I haven't seen if you can like give them the clothing yourself. Also, what's up, Joy? Never see your lives. This is a rare day. I don't usually stream on Fridays. But since I got access, I figured we should at least spend some time, spend a couple hours checking it out, right? It'll be cool when we do multiplayer, having some specialists. I didn't think we could maybe do something like that, where with each of the specialist clothing, we can make like a little village or a hamlet around that type of specialist. But I haven't really dabbled into like any specific ideas for if we're gonna be doing anything special for the next multiplayer run. I think we might just do it how we did last time. Nothing too crazy. Maybe just have specials, a special only multiplayer village. It would be nice if we could dress our villagers. I feel like that's something they'll try and do in the future, because I feel like that's a big demand, especially with them adding all these new outfits. Maybe if you leave them in the chests, possibly. We could try it. I don't think I have anybody that works here. Can I like shove somebody in the smithy that doesn't have a job? Because I have so many people here. Olga. I think that's Bon and Ellie's kid. She's 18. All right, you're in the blacksmith right now, Olga. Temporarily. I don't think this is where you're gonna stay, but let's just have her do a job, and let's see if she walks up and if she changes. And I think she's kind of close by, so I don't think it'll take her like super long. But yeah, we should be able to craft faster with the blacksmith outfit too. So when you want to smelt bars, like that was like 0.2 2 seconds for a single bar. For like a stack of bars, it was only like 2 seconds. So I definitely think with these outfits, it might make fast crafting not as much of a requirement. You just need to like swap out your outfits and you can just craft really quickly. I think it's something we'll mess with. Probably don't want people undressing them or making them naked. Maybe worried about that. It's maybe. They could just give them like a nice underdress or underclothes. But yeah, that it's always possible, I suppose. And what is the armor on this? Like, I don't think this gives armor, but it gives cold protection, a little bit of heat protection. You can dye these. So like, that's why my shirt is, I assume, black and my pants are yellow, because all my dyes are black and yellow based. Can I change the apron color? Do I have any dyes on me? I think I have to go get some dyes. Yeah, we got blue. I'll just take all of it. We got a little bit of blue, black. I'll take the green, orange, red. All right, now I can see a little better. So this says this part's not dyeable. The boots can't be dyed. The pants can be dyed. That only has 1 dye slot. All right, the apron only has 1. So yeah, you can change the shirt color, the pants color, but anything that's like the leather, so like the pants, the boots, the apron, the coif, you weren't able to change the leather color with that. I didn't check with the seamster outfit either. I should probably check with the seamster outfit. Let's swap our clothes one more time, and then we'll check out the cook outfit, and we'll make some flatbread. We gotta make some flatbread. Seamster. So the boots don't have a dye slot. The pants have 1 dye slot. The hat has 1, and the shirt has 1. Okay. I'm not gonna dye any of them. I thought I saw like there were multiple dye slots that you could swap around. Should probably leave it undershirt on always. It's your base layer. I mean, with the guy, you're wearing the shorts. So there's always a base layer even for your main character. Okay, let's check out the cook outfit next. All right, we have a cooking apron, hat, shoes, and trousers. So let's throw these guys on. If you remember the bag hat, the infamous bag hat, it's back. If you missed the bag hat, you don't have to miss it anymore. It has made a comeback. This bag hat was in the game back in, I think, pre-Oxbow update? Or was it the autumn update? When they changed all of the clothing and reworked all the clothing, this hat got taken out of the game. But they brought it back, and now it's the cook's hat. And like I said, like the other outfits, we can cook a lot faster with this. So imagine how much flatbread we could craft with this outfit on. Yeah, I got the full set, right? All 4 pieces. These boots are, yeah, I got the boots, trousers, hat, apron. The gloves, I guess I don't need. These are blacksmith gloves. So that's not really a part of the outfit.
Dinner time.
Skinny pants. Yeah, the seamster has some really tight pants. Wear a pretty dress. Give us a twirl. I'll show you the dress once we get into town, because I think that's where we have to buy it. The exquisite set you cannot make, you have to buy it. I found. There's a lot of people in here. Don't want me to get out of the way. Where's your bag hat? Apparently they're not wearing the same outfits we are. That might answer your question in terms of if they wear the new outfits. So let's compare first. I'm gonna be naked, just temporarily. Ignore the nakedness. If I make one piece of flatbread, how long does it take? Look, French. One piece of flatbread, it takes 5 seconds. And if I made 150 or something, I think it's gonna take closer to like 11 or 12 seconds. Yeah. So with normal crafts, one will take about 5 seconds. Anything more than that with fast crafting takes, you know, 11, 12 seconds. But if we have the outfit on, and I try and craft 100 flatbread, how long does it take? 2 seconds plus the animation. Like that is insanely fast. And I assume with one doing a singular, it's gonna be basically just the animation. Let's try this without fast crafting on. Let's turn this off. How fast can we cook? If I say I want all 500.
Ouch. Damn. Well,
You're loaded. Yeah, this village had a lot of money. So each flatbread now takes 1 second to cook. That's insane. I mean, it's still gonna take 10 minutes to cook 500 flatbread in the grand scheme of things. But a second for 10 minutes for 500 is actually a huge cut in time. So those that love playing with fast crafting off, this is a game changer.
any ideas on how to force children to...
Do I have room to shove all this in the storage? Now that I've made a small sum of 300 flatbread. All right, flatbread's in the box. Do we have any pregnant villagers around? I want to show off the pregnant dress, or the pregnant lady dress. Pregnant villagers. Wait, this is different. Busy dad? All right, Bogdal. We gotta go visit Bogdal. What is busy dad? That's Bogdala's husband? All right, this side, I actually don't know what this is. I don't know what busy dad means. Where's Bogdala? Bogdala, she is to the north. This is the one pregnant lady we have in the village. So we're gonna go check her out and see if she's got the new outfit. Caught him in that. Yep, they're getting busy apparently. There's Bogdala. Oh yeah, look at that. She is and looks pregnant. So they changed the models for the female characters when they are pregnant. They have an outfit and they actually look pregnant now, so. And look, custom animations. I don't know if talking to her does anything differently, yeah. But they at least look the parts now. Oh, what's up, Megan? I didn't mean to call you. And some random child. I don't think they've changed anything with the pregnant characters. I don't think they do anything differently. I think it's mostly just for cosmetic and looks. But this busy dad thing's new. I don't know what this is. Does it say in the knowledge tab? Did they like update this? Spouse? No. Mother after baby's born and when we get pregnant. Wait, when a woman gets pregnant, her husband receives a production bonus which lasts until their child becomes a toddler to better support a growing family. Is this new? Is that what this is? I don't remember this. So if the I see. Okay, this is actually a kind of crazy change. So this helps with the baby boom. So they made it so he gathers more resources when she's pregnant or while she has a baby. Hold on. Let me read that again. Let me look at this guy. Busy dad. Bozislav. This guy is the busy dad. He has a son already that's 3. Is it because he has a son, or is it because she's... It's got to be because she's pregnant, right? Because this guy's a busy dad. He has a daughter who's 0. This one has a daughter who's 0. This one has one that's 1. Okay. So as long as the child is... If they have a child under 2 years, when you lose your workforce, your husband gets a production buff during that time, so he's gathering more. So you're not really getting... You're not losing out completely. That's actually really nice. It's called male nesting. Well, you know what? That's actually really good for baby booms now. That changes things up a bit. I'm curious what the amount is. I think there could be a way we could check this. So Bozislav, he's a busy dad. He's a stall worker. Normally stall workers would be making like 1,200, right? 1,200 per stall. 1,900 per stall. Wait a minute. So what's that math? In a percentage increase would be... I'm bad at math. Well, like a 60% increase? Because normally you're getting 1,200. Now he's getting 1,900. Is there another job that we could check this at as well? Dobrovoy, he's a hunter. I don't think we can really check with the hunter. It kind of only works with this guy because he's level 10. I think I'll be able to do the math with any of the other dads. But yeah, if we look at like a normal market stall, how market stalls normally work is once they hit level 10, like they obviously are selling things, but they can sell a certain amount. So like this stall's getting like 1350. They shouldn't be going above. Is 1350 the new cap? It used to be like 1250. Yeah, everything's now around 1338. Yeah, that's 1300. But this guy's making 1900. You can see Jay taking advantage of that, putting all the dads in the stall holders now. That's actually kind of a crazy idea. So you can make money, extra resources by like up to 50% from the father while the mother's out. Bogdala's job is pregnant. That's a change. Did it say that? Wait, does that mean pregnant mothers don't work anymore? That's a change too. So now when they're pregnant, they stop working? That's a major shift. So that means the mom's gone for an additional year now. Well, for the 50% production buff from the husband, that might be fine, honestly. I think I could totally work with this, because then you're pregnant. Like when your wife has a child, you should make sure your extractors have children first, because then the husbands will just get like a huge increase on resource production. Oh, interesting. So yeah, apparently pregnant women can no longer work. And then I guess they won't be working for the first 2 years, but now they have... Try assigning her to a workplace. Is she the only pregnant lady in the village? This NPC cannot work because of a baby. Yep. She cannot be assigned to a job anymore. So there's a new change. All right, well, we're figuring these things out together, y'all. So that is cool. It's kind of like a nerf and then like a buff at the same time. So now we're losing another year on the wives, but now the husbands get a huge production buff. I can see this actually being really good because early on, it might not be that great. Like it's still a help, but later on when you have a villager that's like a way higher level skill, that busy dad buff might go really hard. Like it might be massive. 600, 700 extra coins daily is already pretty big from like the market stall. I can only imagine if we have somebody who's like a busy dad working as an extractor or in the mines, maybe even working as like a blacksmith or something. Hey, what's up, Bon? What I miss? We're checking out all the new stuff. I got a key to check it out today, so we're looking at all the new changes. So far, we've checked out the workers' outfits, and we're checking out the pregnant ladies, and I guess the busy dads now. So essentially, there are some work outfits for a blacksmith, a seamster, and the cook, which allows you to craft a lot faster if you're wearing the full set. So we're wearing the cook outfit right now. And yeah, not crafting is a lot faster when you're wearing the full set. I think you have to unlock it. I'm not sure how you unlock it. Let's go through the tech tree. I assume it's production. Are they like pieces at a time? Sewing hut. All right, here we go. In the sewing hut, we got the seamster shoes, the blacksmith boots, cook shoes. So once you unlock the sewing hut 1, you can make the shoes, it looks like. And then when you unlock smithy 2, you can make the apron. Okay, so the pieces of clothing are actually tied behind the building itself. So if you want to get the blacksmith apron, you have to unlock the smithy 2. And I assume if you want the full set, you have to get the smithy 3. Now you get the full set before the smithy 3. You get the apron in the kitchen at kitchen 2. Okay, so it's not through, I guess, only the sewing hut. You have to actually go through the, like, they come out as you unlock the new smithy levels and the new seamster levels and stuff like that. That's fair. Does that mean all the crazy wandering kids will stay in the village? I haven't seen any changes about the children, so they might be the exact same as far as I know. I've seen a few wandering around. Wonder what will happen if you play as a female and get pregnant. I don't have a save file where I have a female character that is or close to being pregnant, I think. I could probably sift through some of my Anne save files, but I think she's already had the baby.
Onward.
So I don't know if that's something we'll be able to check in this stream, but I assume the player character, the female player characters will also be pregnant. No, if you play a woman, if the husband will take care of the baby the first 2 years. That is true. So if you're a woman and you have the husband, would you get the baby? I wonder if the player gets a buff somehow. I'd be curious. You've seen your going past wandering bandit camps? Those are crazy kids. Majestic clothes. Oh, you mean the exquisite set? Let's go check out the exquisite set next. What time is it? It's 5. It's not too late. Let's go run into town and go buy the exquisite set, because as far as I know, the exquisite set cannot be crafted. Let me double check.
Onward.
Does Bogdala look pregnant? Yep, she had the pregnancy dress. She had a little baby bump, and she can now not work for an extra year. All right, so I saw the working clothes. Padded, great clothes, decent clothes, standard. Yeah, we can't make the exquisite set. I'm pretty sure this is only buyable. I think I read in the description on Steam that you couldn't make it. And I think there's also like a sword. Like there's an outfit, there's a dress, and there's a sword. So I want to check out this sword. Like I saw a screenshot of, but I haven't really seen anywhere else.
Let's go.
You want a house update with different house designs, shapes, and sizes? I saw in the comments of this update, like if you go on the YouTube comments, RenderCube has been responding to some of the people in the comment section, and they kind of made some hints that made it sound like they want to work on new buildings and maybe a new map next year. I don't think it's like hard confirmed. I would say it's like soft confirmed, if anything. I wouldn't say it's confirmed at all, but if they were even teasing the idea, that makes me think it's at least something they're toying around with. Namila, do you sell the exquisite set? She does sell the exquisite set. The dress, the shoes, the trousers, and the tunic and the boots. So there's 4 pieces. Damn, these are expensive. 3,500 for shoes, 2,000 for a dress, 2,200 for shoes, 1,300 for trousers, 2,000 for the tunic. Okay, so the boots are, you have the option between the boots and the shoes. It's a 10,000 outfit. If you buy all the pieces, I don't think we'd be wearing the entire outfit. I'd assume we'd put on the tunic. Where's my money? Where's my money? Guys, I'm broke. Guys, I don't have any money. Why does it say I have 0 coins?
Onward.
Hold on, guys. I gotta go to the bank. I'm gonna go pick up some money from the Bank of Mafenia.
Maybe I should introduce a star rating system. How are you?
It wouldn't work out, Wagner. I can't even take the Wagner because I have no money. What has happened? Can I get like an IOU? You know I'll pay you back. I literally run the town next door. This is wild. What's the symbol next to the water level? Water level? What'd I miss? I didn't see anything next to water.
Move on.
Oh, that cook thing. Oh, the little buff at the bottom. That is, I think that indicates that I'm wearing the full cook set, so I get a buff when crafting. So I think if I change this to the blacksmithing set, it'll change to a little blacksmith symbol. Yeah, now it's like a little production symbol.
I'm thirsty.
Child support. I hope not. My child, how old is Lubomir? Lubomir's got to be an adult by now. If they're collecting child support from me, and I'm married, this is crazy. Lubomir's 16. All right, so I guess they could technically, but me and Agnes are happily together.
Move on.
So I shouldn't be getting none of my money taken. Realistically, I might have just thrown it in the box. Coins. Ah, yes. a small sum of 100,000 coins. Is it too late? Can I sleep and go into the morning? And then we can just run into Piestovia and buy everything there? Yeah, let's just do that.
It's time for a beverage.
The bandits pickpocketed me. They might have. Oh, what's up, fam? Off to work in the morning. Let me get a drink. Let me get some food. Just so I can ignore these buffs. Lubomir better be paying taxes. I pay his taxes for him. It's okay. When he's an adult, he's taking on the village. He's gonna be him and Olga are like the heirs of Mafinia. They're betrothed. Once they turn 18, they're getting married. It was decided many years ago. All right, I think we're good. We can go into Piestovia. A little off topic, but I need to know, why is your horse always named Megan? Megan the Stallion. I think one of my very first horses I named, I had a horse that looked exactly like this in like my first game, and it was a stallion, and I don't know, I was like, I want to name it Megan. And then Megan the Stallion, for whatever reason, it just kind of stuck, and now all my horses of this color just are now Megan the Stallion. But yeah, technically I guess it's a reference to the rapper lady. I'm not like a diehard Megan the Stallion fan or anything. I just thought it was funny at the time. Arranged marriage, probably correct for the time.
Hello
Me,
there.
Bon, and Ellie had a conversation about it, and we decided. Why did I fast travel back to Mafinia? This is the wrong area. I have a bad habit of pressing fast travel to Mafinia because that's where I always go. Yeah, we were all in agreement. It was decided. But Olga's an adult.
Giddy up.
I think she's probably at the house with Oleg. I think that was your guys' other kid. Can I get over this? I'm stuck in here. Megan and Jimothy. All right, Jimothy is because of my cat. Back, I think like in 2018, 2019, I adopted a cat and they called him Jim. And I left that as like his middle name. I call him Gabe, but to me, his full name is Gabriel Jimothy. So when I get mad at him, I would yell Jimothy.
How is life treating you?
And that's why my donkeys are named Jimothy. I wish I could say it was deeper than that, but it's not that deep. Jimothy is my favorite name. It's just fun to say. I was like, I need a longer version of Jim. And yeah, I could have done James, but nah. Jimothy. It's perfect. It rolls off the tongue. Enough about Jimothy and Megan. Back to the update at hand. Now that we know about the important, iconic Jimothy and Megan lore, let's get back to the DLC. Let's check out the Exquisite set. So I think if we talk to Slava, she'll have the full Exquisite set. We got the money now, so we can just buy it. Oh, she also sells, by the way. She sells the cook outfit, and I assume she also sells the blacksmith outfit and the seamstress outfit. seamstress outfit. So if you don't want to make it and you just want to buy it, I think you can buy the pieces. It might be one of those things like the backpacks where you might have to wait a couple years before they're available. But it is there if you want to get it. But let's pick up the Exquisite set. I'm going to buy the boots. I'm going to buy the dress, the shoes, the trousers, and the tunic.
Only good. Have a good day.
Once upon a time, you named the donkey Shrek. Once upon a time, I also named the donkey Brain Damage because I kept falling. R.I.P. Brain Damage. Actually, I don't even think Brain Damage ever died. Not even R.I.P. Long live Brain Damage. The donkey. So let's take off, I guess, the gloves. We're gonna be naked for a second, guys. Don't mind the indecency. But we're gonna put on the Exquisite suit, boots, and I don't think there's a hat that goes with this. But this is the Exquisite set here. And it is dyed, so I think that's why it's like gray and yellow. These are like my village colors. So if you want to change the colors with the dyes, you can do so. Don't mind the naked pantsless man in the background. That's the Exquisite set. Cost an arm and a leg. What are the stats on this thing? 6 heat protection, 7 cold protection. It's got 2 dye slots, so we can dye it, it looks like, in both pieces. Yeah, we can dye this piece. I'm not seeing a change here. Probably because it's already black. Yeah, look at that. We can change the shirt to blue. We can change the pants to blue. That's very bright blue too. Are these like royal colors? Look how blue this is. How about green? How does green look? Green actually looks pretty fancy on this shirt too. I feel like they got like the color combo and texture right for this. It looks fancy. Sorry, I was catching up with chat. I want to see red. Red is the one that we saw in the pictures, so I've seen red before. Boko, calm down, Punk. It's okay, brother. You're safe now. You're not underground any longer. And then we got orange. And then you can just like combine the colors however you want. It's cool looking. And then for the dress, I don't have a girl character, so you're just gonna have to accept how the dress looks like on the guy. Let me show the shoes first, because I don't think we'll be able to see the shoes with the dress on. There you go. I guess the shoes are what combo with the dress. I'm like Diablejo in Cowboy Life Simulator right now. I'm the dude in the dress. You're just gonna have to accept this as the showcase for the dress, guys. I'm not getting onto a girl character. It's right. Jesus rocks the dress. He does it right. He does it right. He does it good. Dress is great. Honestly, the detail on the dress is really good. The little like waist belt thingy is very detailed. And like the little embroidery on the dress too, like this little texture. Now they honestly, like with this outfit, they put a lot of work into it. I know Jay's beautiful. I guess we could get a little bit of a closer look at the shirt too. I also prefer the boots. I think it's supposed to be like the shoes combo with the dress and the boots combo with the tunic. But I mean, you can mix and match however you want. Did you get boobs? I was wearing a corset maybe under that. So yeah, with the guide chest piece here, or the outfit, pretty intricate detailing on the, I guess, the silver. The belt looks pretty cool. It also has like the same type of like texture on the under tunic, whatever you would call it. And then you got like a little jacket. Oh yeah, there's new outfits, or not new outfits. There's new hairstyles. I think there's 2 new hairstyles per, I think, male and female. Let's ask Setawin. Setawin, you got any new haircuts for me? Dang, we got a grizzled J right here. All right, now we definitely have a grizzled. I didn't mean to change my hair. I think I was 14. Hair type. And then the hairstyles are, this is one of them. I actually really like this one. I think this one's my favorite of the 2 for men. This kind of gives me like a, aside from maybe like the ponytail in the back, this kind of gives me like a Gale vibe from Baldur's Gate, if anybody gets that reference. He's kind of got like that hair type. Maybe a bit of a Geralt. And then the other hairstyle I think is like a comb over type thing. This one's all right. I don't really think I'd ever use this one, but I mean, it's cool. I very much prefer this one. I think this one looks cool. I guess I will have to unlock or get onto a girl character so we can see the 2 girl hairstyles. Feels like kind of a Ned Stark or Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know, I can see that. Yeah, I can totally see that actually. All right, Jay's got a new haircut today, guys. We're rolling with the Obi-Wan, the Gale cut. Hey, what's up, Fairwin? Just hopped off of Baldur's Gate 3 and saw I was streaming. Well, funny coincidence. I'm cosplaying as Gale today. You're talking about a sword? Yes, there is also a sword. We've checked out the outfits, we've checked out the hairstyles. We still need to go check out the crest. There's some more crests that we've unlocked. And I think Unislava also sells a sword here. The Exquisite Sword also comes with the DLC. The Exquisite Sword, a type of melee weapon. Obvious that this beautiful sword has been designed for a lot more than decoration, obtained only from vendors. I think the stats are the exact same for the Elite Sword. So 90 slashing damage, 100 block reduction, 20 stamina per block. It's like 300 more coins, but I believe it has a unique model. So let's equip it. And then get out of the shade here. So this is a new sword that was added. Kind of like a curved blade, scimitar type thing. Can I like put it up in my face? There we go. I mean, that doesn't really help that much more. I mean, you can kind of see a little better. Oh wait, I'm wearing rings and bracelets and stuff? I didn't even notice that. That's from the outfit, right? That's kind of cool. I barely even noticed the ring. It's got like the pierced symbol on it, the little like bird. Yeah, we got a curved sword in the game. Did you know Ian McGregor's brother is in the Air Force and his code name is OB2? Is it really? That's hilarious.
I'm not the one who sets prices. It's the market.
Oh, that's what you guys were talking about in the chat. I was like, I wasn't putting two and two together right there. Now I think there's somebody over here in town that wants to talk to us, because there is some content that's being added to the game, like story-wise. There's a new quest line. It's not all like cosmetics and outfits and stuff. There is some new gameplay things, and we will check out the story in a second. But let's go back to Mafinia now that we've officially gotten the full outfit. Let me also quick save. And get off Megan right here, because we gotta go look at the new crests here. Now I think there's a handful of new crests: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. And it looks like they all are actually like colorful too. So we got like this little sword right here. This one looks cool. I like this one. We got like a bunny rabbit. Looks like there's like some eyes looking at it. There's like a biblical angel. Can you change the color of these, or are these locked in color? I think these are locked in the color they are. Yeah. Yeah, color crests basically. Because these are the crests themselves. Yeah, you can change the scale. But I think there's actually 14 available, right? So we have the color ones, right? Let's keep going down them. We got this vase with like a little flower, tulip or something coming out. Yeah, any of these like colorful ones with the symbols are part of the DLC. I think there is one that is a part of the free update that has to do with the quest line. We got a lady on a horse with a hammer. The horse's face is kind of funny. I do like this medieval style drawing though. I've always liked the medieval art style. It's like almost uncanny in a way for me. We got some rabbits fighting with some battle axes in a castle. We have a knight of the sun, Solaire. Praise the sun. I actually really like this one. It'd be kind of cool if we could have that star on its own. But I think this is really cool. What is this thing? What is that supposed to be? A horned rabbit snake in the ocean? Where's the flatbread crest? I would love to know where it is. Is this update just on Oxbow or both maps? I think it's on both maps. I think the quest line is only for Oxbow though. Everything else can still be gotten on the Valley. But if you want to try out the new quest, I think you got to do Oxbow. We got some flowers. We got, is this like a Sphinx Chimera thing? She's got like a human head, a dog or a lion body. She's got griffin wings. A griffin, hippogriff type thing. Hey, what's up, Joshua? What's going on, Joshua? Yeah, we're a little bit into it now. We've been covering a lot of the stuff. We haven't checked out the new quest line yet, but we're almost done looking at a lot of the new things here. What is that? This is cursed. It's like a snake being eaten by a rabbit with human feet, but that snake also has bird wings. Honestly, it kind of looks like it's like Trogdor from Homestar Runner being eaten by some weird legged rabbit thing. I don't know what that is. Seraphin Angel. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I have questions. This is some Polish mythological thing. I have no idea what this is. This is horrifying. I like the style, but I don't know what's going on here. Let's try and find some context here if anybody has any in the chat. And then we got a little frog. Little frog on like a lily pad. Hey, what's up, Whiskey? The after you equals watching your Valley playthrough and playing along. Your year 3 watching you at year 4. Love the content, God bless. Glad you like the content, Whiskey. Thanks for stopping by. I think the artists had a lot of fun with these. I think the art style is really good though. Like even like the crazy obscureness in some of these designs, it really feels like it came out of the medieval era. Like especially this one. This feels like something you'd see straight out of like a, I don't know, 1300, 1400 medieval drawing. And there's another one somewhere. I think this one. This is for complete a special motherhood themed quest chain in Piastovia, which we don't have. I think you automatically have this one if you're playing on the Valley, since obviously you can't do anything on Piastovia. But since we're on the Oxbow, I guess we'll check out the new quest line. How about it? How about we check out this quest line? Actually, before we check out the quest line, because this might get us locked up for a while doing that. Let's go visit a long lost villager. Anne 29. We're gonna jump into Anne's game so we can see how the lady looks with the new hairstyles, and we'll try the dress. Got to make sure to check out the new stuff. Polish are great and strange and grumpy. What? I saw a new game coming out from like a new Polish developer, because I get a lot of Polish game recommendations now. And it was like a 90s Polish simulator or something where you like build cars and stuff. I'll have to find the link for it, but it looked kind of funny. It's not like medieval or anything, it's more modern. Oh snap, Whiskey with the tier 1. Thank you so much, Whiskey. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Flatbread Mafia. Also, what's up, A-Train? What's going on, dude? Happy belated Thanksgiving from Dallas. Happy late Thanksgiving. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and everybody else as well who celebrated. All right, it's been a hot minute. I don't think we've been to this village since the beginning of the year. But welcome everybody to Callistovia. My village in the swamp. The swamp lady's village, more so.
And I don't care that it's been less than 2 hours.
We gotta go into town. I don't know if we'll be able to try out the outfit, because I think we have to wait a day for the outfit to be available.
Giddy up.
So we may not actually be able to try the Exquisite set on. We can see the new hairstyles at the very least. But I think if we wanted to see the outfit, we'd have to like wait a day in game. Which would be like waiting 20 or 30 minutes in this save file. I don't know if we're gonna do that. I mean, you know what we could do? We could just do the quest line on and save file, I think.
Onward.
Is this day 1 of 2? Yeah, this is day 1 of 2.
Let's go.
We'd have to wait 2 days then. Maybe we'll do the Cassix quest through and then. Flatbread Mafia, but I'm slinging copper knives. We could roll with that too. We could roll with that. Hey, what's up, Lilicious? Welcome, welcome. Now, I have not done a whole lot with this village. I never did like a village tour. I never really completed it. We got pretty far. I was pretty happy with it, but it needed a lot of decoration and work to be done on it. But I think at the burned down house, let's talk to Emi Slava really quick, just in case. Maybe she's selling the outfit. Where's Emi Slava? Emi Slava, do you have exquisite set? Yeah, she doesn't have it yet. We gotta wait a season before her inventory repopulates. I think there's gotta be a way. I'm trying to think of how we could do it without having to wait. Cause yeah, even the quest isn't available. All right, I guess this idea is not gonna work. Well, you got to see Anne, just barely. Yeah, it's Anne, and just like that, she's gone. See ya, Anne. I thought she was gonna be of use, but apparently not. Bye, Anne. Maybe I'll play Anne again in my next run. We did Jay for the last multiplayer run. Maybe we'll do Anne next. We gotta keep Anne alive. So since we can't do that, I have a better idea. It's a little ridiculous, but we'll be able to see the outfits at least. See you soon. Goodbye, Swamp Lady. You know, because it might even work now that I'm mentioning it. Because the new place that we're gonna be building in has kind of like a swampy area. So I could build my house in like the little mini swamp north of Astoya. I'm kind of liking this idea, actually. Maybe I'll do this. Someone could join you in Mafia with a female character. That was going to be my next idea, but I think what I'm about to do will also work. E or no E? I think there was an E. What does it say in my emote? I have an emote of Anne, the Anne heart. Yeah, it's got an E. She'll put a spell hex on you. We're already cursed. After what we did to her in Bellwright last year, throwing her in the swamp and exiling her. Mafia takes so long to load, by the way. This is what I was saying. We put so much decoration and time into this village. For whatever reason, this save takes like 2 to 3 times longer to load than like any of my other saves. The last time it took this long to get into a save file for me was when I was breaking the abandoned village and putting like 100 villagers in a single house. So I was basically breaking the game. All right, we're back in. Move on. So there's a couple things we can do. The easiest way to do it, let's go over to Piastovia. I'm gonna drop the clothes off and we'll see what we look like as a girl. This is gonna be an alternate reality. Well, be careful, Megan. We can't be falling during the showcase. No falling during the showcase. It's not allowed. Careful. Careful. Saw that clip. That was a fun project. Or it was a funny bug that we found, so I was like, we gotta do something with it. Game crashes every time you change seasons. Oh no. Now this is what we're gonna do. You can, if you die in the game, you can respawn as a new character. And I have the money and all the stuff here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drop all the stuff by the gate. Or rather, by Settlewin's hut. Right here. So I'm just gonna leave the dress. I'll just leave the entire outfit here. Put something on for now, so we're just not completely naked. I don't know if it's gonna mess with the dyes, so I'll leave the dyes on the ground too. And I'll leave the money. I don't remember if it leaves the stuff in your inventory when you respawn, because I like rarely ever respawn. All right, let's go find a wizard. Let's go find a wolf. Or bandits. I could take a bandit. Oh yeah, we gotta show off the what the, oh, those are deer. We gotta show what the outfit looks like on the girl too. There should be some wizards in here somewhere. Wizards? Leather, meat? All right, wizards, take me. Take me, wizards.
Fight me, coward.
Are we good? Are we good? Okay, now we're good. I was like, are they gonna kill me? All right, create new character. Your hero died, but a newcomer will carry on your legacy. You will start a new game as a new character, but keep all your progress and money. You'll lose all the equipment from your inventory and get the coins worth half their market value. It's a good thing I left the coins on the ground. Jaya. Now we're just gender bent Jesus. I get my money, and let's see what this dress looks like. All right, put the fist down. Put the fist down. Put the fist down. There we go. It's like... There we go. All right, now we can see what the dress looks like on the female character. I say it looks pretty good. I also want to see what the tunic looks like on the female character. Any jewelry? I see a couple rings here. Fancy ruby ring that matches. What about on the other hand? Other hand's got like a little band as well. No girl hat. There's no hat for this set. I know there is a hat for the seamster set. We can buy the other sets and look at them too. But we'll throw the tunic and trousers on if you're more of a tunic and trousers type. Looks decent. And you still got the rings. It looks like you have the same rings as before. You got the little Pia symbol ring. We got the wristband. We got 3 rings on this one. Yeah, this outfit has a lot more rings. I mean, the game's been in 1.0 for a while. I feel like there's only so much they're going to be adding to while they're working on their new thing. They did mention that they might be putting out some new buildings or maybe even a new map next year, but that is what we know, at least so far, from, I guess, the comments that they've made. Emi Slava, do you have the other outfits? Just so we can see what the outfits look like on everybody else. We'll get the blacksmith outfit, we'll get the cook outfits, and we'll get we already got the exquisite outfit. We also want the seamstress outfit now.
Best be safe.
So I don't think the exquisite set gives you any buffs like the work outfits do. But if you are wearing the full sets of like the blacksmith outfit, for example, you'll get your movement, or your crafting speed bonus. Let's show hat there so you can see what the hat looks like. Yeah, this is the blacksmithing outfit. I do like that they've been adding like these aprons, and it's cool that they have like the little hammers and tongs hanging from the waistbands here, and then you got your hair tied up in the back. And then you got the apron. I didn't even notice that. It looks like they got like a knife. They got garlic in like a sack around the waist. That's cool. I like the details. And then the last one is the seamster's double. This one has a cool looking hat. I love the hat for this one. This is the hat I have my Henry wearing in my Kingdom Come Deliverance run. The fancy pointed hat. And then around their waist they have like a little, I don't know, a sack of something, a pouch of money maybe. All right, let's go get the hairstyle. We'll look at the hairstyles now. I know that's the main thing we want to see here. Hide our hat here. Settlewin, I need a little haircut. All right, hairstyles. Nope, those are hair colors. I lost my hair color, whatever. There we go. Hair types. I think this is one of the new ones. Can I flip it around? It's got like some little flower details. It's got like a little braid around it. This one's pretty nice. Color. Yeah, this is just hair color. Doesn't look like you can change the detailing of like the bands in the hair. And then this hairstyle. Oh, it's a cool one. I haven't seen this one actually. I think it's just the two for, oh wait, ladies get more hairstyles than the men? Or did I miss some dude hairstyles? I didn't see the guy have this one, but the girls also have the Gale. Okay, maybe the guys also had the other 2 hairstyles. I need to go double check. Because she's got 4 new hairstyles. I gotta double check the dudes. Yeah, there's our hair. I think we checked everything on the girls now. At least all the alternative things. I gotta double check, I guess, on Jay though to see if we actually have like an outfit or I guess the other 2 hairstyles. Is DLC purely for cosmetics? Yeah, The DLC has, I think, 13 crests. It has the exquisite outfit, it's got the exquisite sword, and it's got the 4 hairstyles. And then for the free update are the new work outfits, the change to the pregnant ladies, the addition of busy dad buffs, and the Cassix quest line, which we're probably going to get into next now. Now that we've checked out all the new things that are added, I think we'll do the quest line. That second one could be cool for guys. Yeah, I gotta see if the guys actually have those 2 hairstyles, or if the girls just get 4 and guys get 2. Hey, what's up, Layla? What's going on, Layla? How you doing? Men don't need hair anyways. I mean, I like the Gale hair, so I'm cool with that one. Has the DLC had an update? Like, in addition to like what everybody knows? I guess the only thing that they didn't really talk about in the video is that there's a sword. There's an exquisite sword that you can get. It's basically the same stats as the elite sword. It's a bit more expensive and it has like a unique scimitar looking vibe. All right, we're back in again. Let's run into town one more time. Can I also like change my colors back? I like messed with them. I don't have yellow, so we're running all black today, I guess. We're in our black coat. Want a barracks with rally points and watchtowers, even if there are none to defend them. Basically, Bellwright. We might be seeing some more stuff about Bellwright in the near future. If you like Bellwright, definitely keep an eye on the channel. I've been talking about wanting to do like a multiplayer run for Bellwright relatively soon. So if we can do something like that, I would like to. Whenever I hear anything about a new Bellwright update, I think we'll be jumping into that. Do I have money? We got money. Not a lot of money. Just 90,000 coins. Just 90,000. Small sum of 90,000 coins to pay for my little haircut. Oh! All right, guys, I'm canceling the stream. Stream's over. I said I wasn't gonna fall, so I'm gonna have to cancel. GG. Don't forget to pay that king's tax of 1 like or 1 sub. I'm just kidding. I can't go 1 stream. I'm not even, I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. I swear. It just happens. It just happens. All right, back to Setterwood. Setterwood, do you have, is it just these 2 for me, or girls get extra hairstyles? Setterwood. No. They built you into the wall. How could they do such a thing?
My favorite patient is back.
Well, I hope they get you out. Yeah, I got these 2. Nope. Men get 2 and the ladies get 3. This update is definitely for the ladies, I'm thinking. Isn't a real J Medieval Dynasty stream without a face plant? Okay, now. Part of the town, part of the hut. All right, let's go visit Kasix. Kasix? I don't know how to say her name. Kasix? Sorry, Cassia, there we go. I guess she's Cassia in the game. So the quest line for the new quest in this update is in this burned down house in Piestovia. I know they're finally using it. How hefty of a game is Medieval Dynasty? Would require a gaming laptop. Budget wise, I should get a regular one, but I wouldn't mind if I could play Medieval Dynasty on it. I bought a $900 gaming laptop last year for Christmas, and it runs Medieval Dynasty just fine. I think it had like a 4060 or a 4070 in it. It should be fine, but if you start pushing the build limit and adding lots of decorations, that's where it might start lagging a little bit. But I think Medieval Dynasty runs fine on a laptop. I've done it a couple times. Ma'am, are you good? So one thing I heard about this lady is apparently she's got a custom model, like they did her model and animations unique to the person themselves. So I guess she has like a unique face than I guess some villagers, and does look a little different than a lot of the same faces we see in the game. Cassia, why are you crying? Can I help you with something?
Please, just let me rest here for a while. I will be on my ways.
Hey, we got voice acting, y'all. You look like you've been through a lot. Is everything okay? No. Do you need any help? I haven't eaten in days. I'll fetch you something.
Please, don't take long.
Flatbread? You want flatbread? Well, have I got a treat for you, Cassia. I just cooked this flatbread, but I don't have any roasted meat, so I'm gonna have to get you some roasted meat.
Goodbye.
Pause, Demir, you got any roasted meat here that I can buy off you? This lady is hungry.
Good prices. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's cool that they're actually using this house or something now. Flatbread. Everybody's got to get some flatbread out here.
Thanks.
Eat up. Wait, is that a cut? I could try to clean the woo. Thanks. Don't touch me. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Get away. Stay away from me.
Leave me be.
All right. Well, quest line is done, guys. GG. I think this is something that progresses through like the years and the seasons.
He's a silent killer.
So I might have to wait a while. It is, I think, close to the end of the season though, so we will be able to sleep soon, I think. This Yarrow Pelt quest is not relevant. That's completely irrelevant. You just stole my food, lady. She stole my food. And she has the nerve. Is that it? No, that's not it. But I think that's like the start of it. So it's supposed to be something that you like progress through while you're playing the game normally. But since we're at the end, now there's gonna be all these, I think these times that are gonna lock us behind things. Why is everybody just standing? And not moving? This save is truly cursed. This wasn't happening on my Valley run, but the Maffinia save file is broken. Oh no, this kid's walking. All right, maybe not, maybe not. You gave it willingly. I mean, true, but she didn't have to be rude about it. Yeah, we got our notice board. I think we just have to wait for the day to progress before we can do anything. So that's like 5 hours in game. You just played on console, so you're stuck with the 140 building cap. I feel like the 140 building cap, is very manageable. I don't like going over it, even if I could like use a save file to go over to like, you know, 400, 500 buildings, the amount of lag that it happens because of it, I don't like to do it. This save is already bad enough. We're capped at the 140 buildings here with all the decorations. And if I try to play this game on multiplayer, I get like 20 frames a second. It's only because I'm in here single player that I'm getting 60 plus frames. But when we were playing this on multiplayer, it started to lag really, really bad. So I think for the next Medieval Dynasty run that we do, we're going to be doing the 70 building limit. And I might drop tech increase to half so it takes a little bit longer to unlock everything. Because we unlock things pretty quickly. But I have visited some villages where they pushed the building limit. I think one of the villages we went to had 500-ish buildings. Grant's village. It was one of the first, I think it was in the first village tour showcase we did. I think you're at 180. I could try to do it one of these days. I think that would be a fun building product, considering I like to do like village tours. Maybe next year I'll do like a, you know, the largest village I could possibly make, and try and see how much I can get done without it like lagging and crashing. But I don't think I'd be able to do a multiplayer because I know it lags bad enough on multiplayer with the 140. If we tried to do multiplayer with 500 people, I think it'll be literally impossible. Also, there's a bunch of problems in this village. Can I just like shut them off temporarily? I don't want people to get upset and leave because I'm not doing anything. Not that I'll probably keep this save limit going, but still. Shut it. Maybe not the damage and the HP, because there might be some fighting in the quests. But villager needs, I don't care. Villager needs, days to seasons can be won. And that's good. I already have unlimited carry weight on this one. Hey, what's up, Nick? What's going on, dude? What's the labor of love? I'll show some things off again while we're waiting for time to pass so we can continue the quest. The Labor of Love update comes out next Friday, along with the Exquisite DLC. The Labor of Love update includes a couple changes to couple production. So, for example, the women, when they get pregnant now, they don't work anymore, like that first 3 months or whatever. But now the husbands will get a busy dad buff, which increases their production while their wife is pregnant and a mother for those first 2 years by, I think, 50 to 60-ish%. So now when you have a baby boom, you'll have a little bit of help now because your villagers will produce a lot more while their wife is having a baby.
Anything you need.
But the offset of this is now it's going to be another year where villagers, like wives, are not working. But if you also go to your seamster, there are 3 new work outfits. You got the seamster outfit, the blacksmith outfit, and the cook set. These are 4 unique sets, I think 4 to 5 pieces each. And if you have the full set of either the cook set, the seamster set, or the blacksmith set equipped, it'll let you craft faster. So I think I have the seamster set here right now I can put on. But just as an example, if I craft, I don't know, say 10 linen thread. I think I turned off fast crafting too, just so I could show this off. Each thread takes about 3 seconds to craft. But if we put on the seamster's outfit and then we try and craft again, it's gonna be much faster. So put our seamster outfit on. In the bottom right, you'll see kind of where it says sewing hut, down the bottom left. There's like a little sewing symbol and a buff that indicates that you have the sewing buff. And now when we try and craft linen thread, instead of every 3 seconds, now it's every second a craft finishes. So honestly, I feel like this almost nullifies fast crafting in a way. Crafting in bulk with like these outfits is a lot more manageable and a lot easier. Also, oh snap, whiskey with the 5. Thank you so much, whiskey. I appreciate that. Need to catch up on Stranger Things, but flatbread and selling copper takes priority. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. It also sounds good, Joshua. We'll see you around. Appreciate you stopping by. But this works for all 3 outfits. So no matter what you're crafting, as long as you have the full set on, whatever you cook or craft will be a lot faster crafting. So if I'm gonna go back to the kitchen again, we did this a little bit earlier, but since we're waiting for time to pass.
Hello.
Get out of the way. Let me make some flatbread. Normally it'd be like 10 seconds per flatbread craft if you're not doing fast crafting, but now it's 1 second. And if you do have fast crafting on, it goes from like 10 seconds to 3 seconds to do the entire craft. So it's still faster if you do fast crafting. Also, Lord Dragon with the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Lord Dragon. I appreciate that. Congrats to Jason Bingaman. Welcome to the Flatbread Mafia, Jason. And thank you so much, Dragon. I appreciate that. But yeah, all these work outfits give you crafting buffs. So anything you craft will go a lot faster now when you're wearing these outfits. And if you miss some of these outfit pieces, like for example, this bad cat used to be in the game maybe, I think before the autumn update, they took it out because they changed a lot of the outfits. They brought the bag hat back along with some other pieces. And if you just want to like wear them, like they still give, you know, some cold protection, some heat protection. None of these outfits give armor. So aesthetically, if you just want to put one of these on and just wear it, you can. But they do have some uses to them. And then of course, with the Exquisite set, this is part of the DLC. We have the tunic, the trousers, and the boots, as well as dress and shoes, which we just showed off. It's getting dark here though, so it might actually be time to sleep soon. Yes, it's a little dark, so it's kind of hard to see right now. But I showed off a little bit earlier. Now, like I said, I'll be editing this down a little bit later and making a more concise video showing everything off. Yeah, the 5th of December is when the update comes out. Next Friday, we'll be playing a multiplayer run on the day it comes out. So if you want to get into that, we'll probably be starting around like 1 p.m. I'd say earlier people who get there who can sign up first will most likely be, it'll be first come first serve type of thing. And then it'll be like how it was before. Every 2 seasons we'll swap people out. Can you have a second child? Only if you're playing multiplayer and you're married to another person. Otherwise, it's only 1 child. Is the update adding more maternity leave time? It did. So one thing, in addition to the wives also looking pregnant and having the pregnancy dress. Where my pregnant villagers at? Here we go. Bogdala. Bogdala is considered pregnant as her profession now. So now while she's pregnant, she won't be able to work. But her husband now has a buff called Busy Dad. And this Busy Dad buff gives the villager, it seems like it's around like a plus 50, plus 60% increase on resource generation or job intensity. Because her husband, for example, like if we look at her husband, Bozislav, he's a stall holder. He's a level 10 stall holder, so he's a lot easy to compare to everybody else. Bozislav is making 1,900 coins selling stuff in a single day. Whereas the other stall holders that are selling things that are also level 10 are making 1,300. So he's getting an extra 600 coins daily. And that's just because his wife is pregnant. And then once the baby it turns 2 years old, he loses that buff. So the husbands will have the buff for about 3 years, it seems. Baby booms are going to be harder now, but I'm glad they balanced it some with the dad. Yeah, I think with the bonus, the plus 50% bonus, it'll be a lot nicer. It is going to be a lot longer to wait for the wives to come back, but that I think benefit from the husbands is going to help out drastically. Drops next Friday. Next Friday. All right, is it late enough? Can we sleep yet? All right, we can sleep. Into the fall, or I guess winter, my bad. And see if Cassia will talk to us again. If not, well, we'll have to figure that out as we start playing it in the future. Lots of animals born, lots of animals dead, and another baby. So Mirogniev and Lamberta are having a baby. So does that mean Miro is now considered a busy dad? And let me go by name. Mirogniev. So last night, this guy's wife got pregnant. And he's a hunter. So yeah. His first child's 3, so he doesn't get a buff from that. But since his wife just got pregnant, he now has this bonus, so he gathers a lot faster. Now his wife, Lamberta, it looks like she is still a farmer. So what that makes me think is maybe it does take 3 seasons for the wife to have the baby. So maybe the first 2 seasons, the wife can still work. And then maybe the 3rd season, she can work, and then she has the baby. So it's not entirely locked down for the entire pregnancy. All right, well, we learned something new again. I'm stuck. Please let me free. Lubomir, my son. Do you do anything? You're an apprentice in the tavern? Good on you, son. I'm gonna keep my bag hat on. Let's go see if Cassia has anything now. It looks like there's a quest available in Cassia's little house. So let's get Megan. Let's go back over. I changed the days over to 1-day seasons in case this happens again, and then we need to wait for another season for things to go by. But we might not have to worry about it. This is gonna be the only thing we're doing in the day anyway. Just doing this quest. Have I tried to talk to my wife about a second child with this update? I mean, I guess I haven't. I guess not, no. Are we too old? Is it too late? She's just gotta be under 50. Agnes is 40. Yeah, I could check. I don't know if the player gets a buff. I don't know what type of buff we would get. But I do think it'd be cool if we got like some inherent small buff. But at least we know now the wife does at least work for the first, maybe the 2nd season, and it's probably like that last season when she goes on leave. That makes me think she might not be wearing the pregnant dress just yet, since it's too early. But I'd have to go look at her to see. All right, Cassia, I'm back. Put the shield away. I want the light. Cassia! What the heck? So much changed in a single day, Cassia. She's having a baby. Dot, dot, dot. Can I help you with something? It's you. Thanks again for your help. I didn't introduce myself last time. My name is Cassia. You're welcome. Well, you're welcome and congratulations. Is it really that obvious? A bit. The elements have mercy on me. I was anxious before my first one as well. Trust me, you'll do fine. Should it ever happen? Why does this... Whoever sits in the sky hate me so much? I'm not fit to be a mom. I shouldn't even be one. This is a nightmare. Deep breaths. Everything you're feeling is completely normal. Nothing will be normal again. What do babies eat? Where do they sleep? What? When can you be done with them? Milk? Crib? Never. How should I know? I'm a parent, not some childologist. Breathe. Let's start with the crib. I'll get you one. Calm down. In my family, I was always the father's job to build the crib with his own hands. The baby won't have a father, but I still want to follow the tradition. I just need the materials.
How can people do this?
Cassie, do you want to move into the village? It wouldn't be the first time we've brought some...
How is life treating you?
Doing in here, boss? Hello, darling.
Hello? Oh my gosh. How long has that been hit? When did I hit that button? Sorry, I took a drink while I was going by the wagoner. I guess I didn't hit the button. It doesn't look like I can ask my wife for another baby, so I think we're
See you
only having a single baby. No baby having happening. Well, aside from the single mom in Piastovia. And actually, we got a couple people in the village. There's plenty of babies being made in the village right now. It's just none of them are mine. Gotta get my button gear put up Christmas lights. Sounds good, A-Train. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Hope you've been well. We'll see you around. All right, well, I got all the things that she wants. Cassie wants me to make her a crib, so we're making her a crib. Hey, what's up, Chronicles? What game is this? We're playing Medieval Dynasty. I'm checking out the new update that's coming out next Friday right now. We've been looking at all the new outfits that are coming, a couple of the new items, the changes that have been happening with, I guess, spouses as they have babies. And now we're working on a new quest line, helping some single mother build a crib or something. I don't know what she's gonna want us to do. This is all new. Supposedly, or I guess it's not even supposedly, apparently there was a Polish streamer lady that helped RenderCube work on this quest line, so any of the voice dialogue in the quest is from her. And apparently the model is modeled after her as well. Can you build your city, or is it an RPG game? Used to be a gamer. I worked many hours and lost track without new games. We were just in my city, yeah. Here. I did just run back, but I'll fast travel back just so I can show you really quick. This city is Piastovia right here. But I have a city to the south right here that I've completely built. So wagon back to our town, Mafenia. Now this is pretty late in the game, so that's why the city is so big. But we built this on stream as a group with the community. So this entire thing here is all player built. A lot of these pieces are like, most of the buildings themselves are fabrication, so you only like put the building down. But like fences and placements, the decorations, the foliage, the bushes, the things around, all these were placed by myself or another player or person in the community. But this thing is massive. Compared to like the actual cities in the game, this thing takes up like 20% of the map. All right, maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but it's still bigger than any village on this map here. Is this only on PC? Nope, it's on Xbox Series XS, PS5. I don't know if it's on the Switch. But yeah, it's also on console, and it's also crossplay. So if you crossplay, you can play with people on PC or PS5, and vice versa. So for those that want to play the multiplayer stream with us on Friday next week, if you have a console and you want to join, you can still join. You just have to be able to input the key that I give you in Discord. Oh, is the update only on PC? No, the update comes out for everybody next Friday. The devs just gave the code to me earlier so I could show it off. Can you do fights or gather troops? There's no troops, but there are bandits that you can fight. There are armors as well. You can get like swords and maces and stuff like that. Spears, crossbows. What do I have on me here? I have an armor set. It's not the best armor set, but I have an armor set on me. Yeah, it's mostly just the new outfits that we were showing off today that I'm carrying around. put my Halloween mask back on. It's not right if we're not wearing the evil honker mask. It's definitely on Xbox Series XS, and it's definitely on PS5. The old consoles also have the older gen consoles, so PS4 and Xbox One also have Medieval Dynasty, but they stopped getting updated, I think, a couple years ago because of like performance things. Cassia, how's life? I just felt the baby kick as soon as you walked in. I guess we're both grateful for your help. Don't mention it. Don't have much, but I can offer you a warm meal. One of my main principles in life is never refuse free food. I was short on salt, but it should do. Scrambled eggs with mushrooms. I'll take it.
Eat, drink, and rest. Pretty easy to
Drink and eat and drink plenty of water. Okay. So it seems like it's like gonna be like a seasonal quest that we do. I've seen some cutscenes of this quest where the lady is like older, or I'm not older, but her child is older. So I wonder if we'll see the child grow up and progress over time. That'd be kind of interesting. Bet you'll need to fix her house. Oh, you know, you might be right. We might have to like fix her house eventually. That's kind of cool. Fixing that old place up for her. I like that idea. All right, we're pulling up. Back to Mafenia. But I think it seems like this quest is going to be a seasonal thing. So it's probably better that we changed it to seasonally. But I mean, I don't have a whole lot I need to do in the run right now. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I may have missed. I want to double check and make sure we looked over everything. You know if it matters for the quest if you are single? I do not. I didn't get like a creator brief or anything telling me about like all the new details and stuff. So I've been kind of just learning and figuring this stuff out as I go. Trying to find all the new things and changes from, I guess, the information I've heard. Like the sword I didn't find out about until I like read the Steam page. Because I knew about the outfits, I knew about the hairstyles, I knew about the new crests. I guess the busy dad thing, the little tweaks they've done to the family, I mean, that's new. But from just like a blind search, I think we found mostly everything that's coming in. Yo, this place is falling apart. I need to bring some people in here and fix this place up. Oh my video. Now let me check. Let me look through knowledge. There's a couple things I'll double check through really quick to make sure I didn't miss anything. We checked out the symbols for the crests. There's one crest that's available for doing the quest line. We checked out the exquisite sword. We checked out the new emblems. We checked out the unique hairstyles. We checked out the wife. Let's see if the new wife is actually wearing the dress. That's one thing we didn't really look at. What was her name? Lamberta. She's somewhere to the east. Let me go find her. Lamberta, where are you at? It's unfortunate. That one Lamberta in our last game ruined all the Lambertas in the future. They're all just gonna be Lambertas from now on. I think I guess for context, in my Valley No Buy challenge when we were doing like a couple weeks ago, we ran into a villager that had all ones in her skills and her name was Lamberta, so we just call her Lamberta. But I think, did we invite her to the village? I feel like we did. Just out of pure precedent. She in here? Lubadrog Lamberta, there she is. All right, so here's Lamberta.
Like an idiot.
She did just get pregnant this season.
But don't let that fool you. He really is.
I kicked her. Did I kick her? Did I really kick her? To be fair, she deserved it. All ones. If I kicked her, she probably deserved it. I feel like I should have kept her just for the sake of having all ones.
Maybe not cousin.
That was a fumble on my part. But yeah, so she is technically pregnant, but since she's not near the end stages, she's not showing and she's still working. So I'm thinking that final season, that last season before she has the baby, that's when she stops working. That's when she puts on the dress and she starts showing. But even so, it seems like the husband still gets the buff right now. Where is she? I keep losing her. Lamberta, your husband is Minogniev. So even though she's pregnant, but she's still working, he's getting the benefit of her, like he's still getting the benefit of busy dad. So for 2 seasons, you're getting extra resources before she leaves for like 2 years in a season. Honestly, to me, this sounds like a buff. Like, I feel like this, if anything, this just helps the baby boom more. Yeah, that's 1 extra season that your villager might be not working, but if you have, you know, an extra couple seasons, even extra couple days where your villager is gathering 50% more, I feel like you're making up for it. That's how it seems to me, at least. Hey, what's up, Chris? How's it going? But now that's curious. I did mention it earlier in the stream, but I want to mention now. While I'm on the topic of village stuff, the 14th, that is 2 Saturdays from now, is going to be our community village tour. So if you want to, or rather if you're working on a village that you'd like to show off on stream, I'm going to be taking submissions, and people can bring their villages to the stream, and I'll be walking through them and showing them in the chat. But I think around that time I'll also post a official village tour of Maffinia. I initially said I was going to do a official Maffinia village tour when we finished off this village, but I kind of never really got to it. But since we're coming up to the end of the year, I think it's time we get our yearly village tour in order. So I'm working on this village a little bit on the side. But honestly, I think I'm just gonna stop right here. I'm not gonna spoil too much of the quest line. I think we might be doing the quest line as we go in the actual like update as it goes through. We've at least been able to see all the new items and changes in the world. And then as we start working on the new run, starting next Friday, by the way, next Friday is the new run. We'll go through the entire quest line. If I ever find a village with all ones, I will invite her to the village, but I will not give her a job. She will just be a deadbeat running around as a constant all ones. That's a good idea. Just have someone in the village that's so incompetent and just leave them unemployed. And they're just always asking like, how come I don't have a job? Like, did you forget to give me a job, or is this an implication of some kind? I know it was a little shorter stream than usual today, guys, but I'm at least happy that I was able to show you some of the medieval stuff. I didn't really expect this. Initially, I thought we were playing some Return to Moria. Anytime, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Don't forget to pay that king's tax of 1 like or 1 sub or membership. Really helps the channel out, y'all. I appreciate all the support and love today, guys. I don't think we're gonna be streaming tomorrow. I have a thing I gotta be working on that's important. But I will try and get a video kind of editing some of this stuff down just to kind of like show everything in a more, I guess, tight video. And then Sunday will be our usual streams. And then next week is gonna be a big stream week. So I hope you're looking forward to this update and the next multiplayer run. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care, y'all.